Yo, so today we're back, new vid. We're gonna be speaking about why you should do things even when you don't feel like it, right? And we're gonna use the parallel of the gym because that's what I know best. Yeah, man, let's get into it. So, first reason why you should do things even when you don't feel like it is the process, right? Does not care about how you feel. Let's say for example you have the goal of having an aesthetic physique. You know what you're supposed to be doing day in, day out, day in, day out, right? So if you get to a point where, and we've all had those days, right, where you feel like, yo, no man, today isn't it. Regardless of how you feel, you still got to put in those actions if you want that desired result, because the desired result is dependent on your consistency, right? It's not a sprint. It's a consistency of action of an inputs over a certain amount of time, and then boom, one day you're just gonna realize, oh shit, I'm here, right? And overcoming that kind of feeling of, yo, I really do not feel like it today, but because I know it's what's required of me, and I'm still gonna do it. That's what the difference is between someone who doesn't achieve their goals and for someone who does, and who does it exceptionally well. Right? Like even today, I'll be honest. Look at my eyes. My eyes are fucking red as they're bloodshot. I did not want to make this video today, but I said fuck it, let's go. You know, because I know that I have a certain goal with this channel, and what it requires of me is consistency to record on a daily basis, to put out at least 3 videos on a weekly basis, and to refine that process over time. So, regardless of how I feel, which does not matter, regardless of how I feel, I know I'm going to be recording this video before I go to bed, right? And I just have to make that happen. Cool. So, the second reason is motivation is never reliable. And it never has been in the first place. If you only do things when you're motivated, which is like half the time, bro, we don't always feel motivated. Motivation is a finite resource. So if you only do things when you're motivated, bro, like you're only gonna do things half the time, and that's not enough to move the needle in a significant way. Kill, I feel like Aaron the Plumber. In a real way, in a real way, like motivation is a finite resource. So yeah, man. I mean, when you think about motivation, right, it's only meant to kickstart stuff. Like it's only meant to be the fuel that gets you going. It's like, okay, cool. Let's start this new thing. I've got fire in my step. I want to climb this new mountain. I want to, start this new business. Let's go. It's only meant to kickstart. But what's gonna keep you going when no one's looking? When it's just you and the task at hand. It's not motivation. It's a system. It's discipline. Motivation's a finite resource, so you can't rely on that if you want to get to your goal, right? It's about systems and just making it a thing where you turn up every single day, regardless of how you feel. You gotta make promises to yourself. Yo, like motivation is a finite resource. You rely on that shit, you ain't getting nothing done. We've all felt it. Like, bro, it might be like 3 a.m. You just feel this fucking burst of motivation. You're like, okay, cool, let's go and attack the day. You wake up the next day, boom, it's gone. You're back to your old habits. It's because motivation is a finite resource. You know, it's meant to be a catalyst, but it's not the whole system. You don't just do things when you're motivated, right? And that's the second reason why it's imperative that you do things even when you don't feel like it. Now, the third reason is what separates people who achieve their goals in an exceptional way and really hit the heights in whatever field they're in versus the average person is you do things when you don't feel like it, right? It's what's gonna separate you from the rest of the crowd. I just finished reading this book, a David Goggins book. It's called Can't Hurt Me, and towards the end of it, just to give you a bit of context, right? So he was a Navy SEAL, and if you know anything about Navy SEALs, they have to go through a tremendous amount of hardship in their training in order to get the title of being a Navy SEAL. But and so a Navy SEAL by itself is a very uncommon person. It's a very uncommon person, someone who's tough as nails. But David Goggins, he wanted to be uncommon amongst uncommon people. So what did he do? He kept working at it, and he got so many different other qualifications. He wanted to be the first to achieve XYZ. I don't know the specific rankings of, different positions in the military, but he made his mission to be an uncommon man amongst uncommon people. So if you really want to be uncommon and as rare as possible, that's what's going to separate you in the long run. It's doing things when you don't feel like it. Because listen, anyone can do things when they feel like it. You feel like hitting the gym today, you're going to hit the gym. Like, you know, things that are worth having, and things that, building a good physique, for example, things that are worth having, they come from places of discomfort. They come from you not doing things when you just feel like it, but doing things when you know you have to do it. You don't feel like it. You might even be a bit ill, but fuck it, let's go. We hit the gym and we're back. And you do that first set, that first two sets, and it's like, I'm back in, I'm into flow state now. You shake off that feeling that you didn't want to go to the gym. Now you're in it. You do minimal action towards it, and you just keep going. It's momentum. It's not motivation or willpower. It's doing things. It's grinding. It's gritting your teeth through the moments where you feel like you just don't want to do it. So that's the third reason why. Now the fourth reason why is inaction, right? You missing out on workouts. You missing out on uploading when you know you're supposed to upload. You missing out on, if it's sales, missing out on a couple sales trainings on a weekly basis. I'm using sales because I work in sales, right? Now, the first or second time you do it, it might not feel like a lot. But if you do something for long enough, it's going to have compound effects, whether it's positive or negative. If you do the right thing for long enough, it's going to have a positive effect and positive net result. But if you do the wrong thing for long enough, it's going to impact you. So let's say you miss 2 trainings a week, sales trainings. Let's say you're meant to have 5 a week, you miss two of those weeks, so you only attend 3. And you do that for a whole year. Over time, like, the cost of you skipping out just because you don't feel like it is enormous. The gap between if you just went and did it anyway versus you just deciding not to do it because you don't feel like it, being a bitch. But that's what it is, man. You just being a bitch at that point. And I've called myself out for doing it as well, right? Something that I'm trying to change, but honestly, like, the cost of inaction, the cost of you missing out on those inputs when you know you're supposed to do it, it adds up over time, and it shows you can't cheat life, you can't cheat time. Time is the biggest teller. Like, bro, you're only cheating yourself by skipping out when you know you're supposed to be doing things. You're only skipping yourself. You only you're only cheating yourself. And why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do anything to harm yourself? So that's the way you've got to look at it. Time's gonna pass anyway. You're gonna be 3 years older in 3 years anyway, so you might as well be 3 years older in the position you wanted to be. Why would you half-ass it if you know time's gonna pass anyway and you have that goal, right? Like, people really need to understand long term the effects of compounding, right? So that's the last point. And just to tie it all together, right? This video, just like all the videos I make, it's not me talking from a place of, listen, I've completed life, I know exactly what I'm doing, but it's more of a reminder to myself to do things even when I don't feel like it. Because even now, I didn't really have too much motivation to make this video, but now that I'm making it, I feel good. I'm getting dopamine from knowing that I'm stepping in the direction I want to be. It's another day where I've turned up. I've defeated the little voice in my mind that says, yo, just chill for the rest of the day. It's Sunday. It's like midnight. I should be chilling. I should be sleeping, to be fair. But I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's a promise I made to myself. The version of myself where I want to be. And you guys are going to see it as well. Like, yo, I'm telling you, man, this is the start. It's the start. But the version of me, the where I want to be in about 7 years time, does shit like this, makes videos even when he doesn't want to. Go to the gym even when you don't feel like it. You do training even when you don't feel like it. You work on your business even when you don't feel like it. You skill your craft. So building this muscle of doing things when you don't feel like it, it's essential. It's essential. So, yo, yeah, man, that's all for today. Catch you in a bit.